Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome to another Gore's Recent Game Pickups video. And it's been about a month since my last episode, and to be honest, I've had just a lot of stuff come in, so it's just like one of those things where I'm like, I don't know what to show. I can't show everything. It's gonna be a long video, so it's gonna be like a kind of a random assortment of stuff that I have that I just kind of found around. I'm like, yeah, I'll show this, I'll show this. Oh, I forgot to show this like months ago. I'll show this. So it's gonna be a lot of just weird shit that I'm about to show you. But don't get me wrong, we still got some cool stuff. We got a lot of Xbox 360 and One games, so Xbox 360 and Xbox One games. We got a bunch of PS Vita games that I've been stacking up for like, I swear, for like 3 or 4 months, including one which is like one of my holy grails of video games. I forgot to even show this. At least I'm pretty sure I forgot to show this. If I have shown this in the past, I apologize. I know I've definitely shown it during our podcast. But by the way, if you don't know, our Blue Rubies podcast, which is our gaming podcast, we talk about all the news and stuff, yada yada. We do a segment where we show what we bought recently, and I show a lot of stuff during that. So if you do care, there is a podcast, and there is timestamps for that podcast to tell you when we show what we got. So check that out. Anyway, I got some recent pickups for like recently released things. Yeah, let's just get to it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Anyway, let's go. First things first. I picked this up. I forgot what the website was, but they had sealed copies of this and Drakengard 3. Now I already have Drakengard 3, so I kind of skipped that. But I did get a copy of this. Don't have it on PS3, and that is the original Nier. They were, the one that came out in America. The original that came out in America, because this was like split in two for the Japanese release. We just got the other half that we never got, called Replicant, in America. Of course, this year it was a remaster or a remake, whatever you want to consider it. But anyway, I don't have it on PS3. I do have it on 360. That's the original version I played it on the 360. And I love this game. I really do. I mean, going back to it, I'm sure it'll probably be a little rough. The new version is much better. I could tell you that, at least. It's been 11 years since I last played this game, this version of the game at least, on 360. I don't know if it runs worse on PS3. A lot of PS3 games run a little bit worse on PS3 than 360. That's just a fact. There's a lot that run worse. PS3 is a great system, don't get me wrong, but there was some problems. So, and don't point out that I have a Xbox logo there. You can barely even see it. Oh, he's a fanboy. It's just true. It's the truth. I don't even hear it. I don't even want to fucking hear it. Oh, I'm wearing a Nier shirt. I didn't even realize. There you go. I mean, I don't know why I didn't realize, but there it is. Anyway, so Nier. So that's that. Let's get to, let's get to the stack right here. The stack of random stuff. I did an unboxing for this. I got Sonic Colors Ultimate. I did play a little bit of this. I should throw out, and I enjoy it so far. It is one of those games where, like, if you're a big Sonic fan, you're really going to enjoy it, especially if you really enjoyed Sonic Colors, because it's a decent remaster from what I can tell. You can really tell how much effort they put into the remaster compared to its cutscenes, because the cutscenes are the exact same cutscenes from the Wii version, because they were pre-rendered, so they're not going to go back and redo those with the new graphics. So, like, every time you're playing and then a cutscene happens, you're like, oh, God. So, it's like fucking 20 frames a second, and it's awkwardly animated. It looks like a GameCube game. But, Sonic Colors Ultimate, fun, has a little baby Sonic. So, I'm not really collecting all the stuff in that game, so I'm already, like, maybe 45 minutes in, and I feel like I'm probably, like, 25% of the way through the story, so that's gonna be a short one for me. Next is, I picked this up for like $6 on Amazon. It was just really cheap, and I didn't have it on PS4. And that is 1971 Project Helios. It is. Can you hear that? Hear that goodness? Yeah, it's loose. That's always great. I love that. But there you go. Got that. Just in case you were wondering if your boy was gonna pick that up. Let's see if I can get back in. It's oh, I think I got. Let's see. Did I get it? No. You have to be a little bit more gentle than how I'm being right there, but this game's like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. I don't fucking care. Whatever. Alright, these are the only two things I got that are not video game related, I should say, because I do have a couple things that are not video games. I'll show those after. This was $10 on Amazon. I was like, I don't know, it's a Steelbook. I like Steelbooks, and I do like YuGiOh, so I was like, all right. And it's YuGiOh Bonds Beyond Time. I could even see this being worth something in the future, so I was like, screw it. I'll get it. $10. Why not? I don't even know about. I mean, I know what that movie's about. It's about all three of the. At that point, the three Yu-Gi-Oh series main characters come together for something. You know, some time multiverse shit. I don't know. Maybe Spider-Man's in that. And this I had to get. If you know me, you know I'm a huge fan of this movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And they just released a 4K version of this movie on Steelbook and regular 4K. Had to get the Steelbook, and that is The Thing. Yeah, I had to get that. Look at that freaking amazing cover art. Probably gonna keep it sealed for now because I do have a bunch of copies of this, and I'm actually gonna buy a regular 4K of this too so I can watch it. Just keep it sealed, you know. I'll never sell it or anything, but just to keep it as a collector's item. And I've seen unboxings. The inside is pretty nice. So anyway, all right. So let's do these. All right. So I got a couple of books. First off, I got Castlevania: The Art of the Animated Series. This is of course the animated series that just concluded this year. I had this pre-ordered, I think, since like early this year, before I even knew the animated series was gonna end. So I kind of should have assumed after I heard they were doing an art book this year that maybe this season was going to be the final one, because we didn't know until they showed the trailer pretty much. But I got this. It's a pretty nice art book. I do have some problems with it. I looked through it. I don't want to show it because there is some spoilers. Let me see, maybe I could show something that's not a spoiler. Oh, here's like the opening scene of the first episode. I thought this was really cool. It really shows you like the animatics. Is that what it's called? Storyboards, I guess. Whatever. I don't know anything. So I thought that was cool. Here's the here's some of the characters. I don't want to show too much. Oh, here's my boy. Hell yeah. I love Isaac. Oh, I love that character. I love so many of these characters. But anyway, it just shows you like the concepts and stuff. There are some weird, let me see if I can show you one. Not like you'll be able to tell, but if you ever get it, maybe you could flip to it yourself. But all right, I'll just say this. Like, first of all, the paper quality is not the best. Like, I don't know if you can't tell from the video, but some of the paper quality is not the best. Also, feels like it's not stapled exactly properly. I don't know, like it just feels like you can't tell, but it feels like it might one day come loose from the hardcover. Does that make sense? I don't know. There you go, all three of them. And there's some blurry pictures. That's what I was trying to find, but I couldn't find it. I don't want to waste too much time. But for the most part, it was really good. It was a little expensive. I don't know how much it is right now currently. But when I pre-ordered it, it was $35.99. I was hoping by the time it comes out, because a lot of these pre-order items, especially for things that aren't video games, go down in price. And I was hoping that would be like it'll go down to $25, but it never did. So I paid almost $40 for that book. The things I do for love. Anyway, let's get to the PS Vita games. All right, so I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat. I paid a lot of money for. Let me see if I can get the lot of games here. Let me see. Yeah, it was these. Actually, it was 5 games. One of them I sold. I sold a copy of Unit 13 on Vita. I bought that. And these 4 other games for, I believe, I think it was $150. It might have been a little more. No, I think it was $150. I think that was right. Or $160 or something. It was around there. It was like either $150 or $160. I think he originally was gonna sell them to me for $160, and I talked them down to $150. I could be wrong. Maybe it was even more than that. I think I mentioned on the podcast, because I don't even remember when I bought these. I'm pretty sure it was back in like May or June I bought these. So it's been a little while. But anyway, I think I kept the price tags. Yeah, I did. But he gave me a super good deal. Like a super good deal. Actually, was it? Oh no, I think it was like, I take it back. I'm pretty sure I spent $200. Never mind. I take it back. I'm pretty sure it was $200 cash. So I didn't need to pay tax. Never mind. I take it back. But once I show you what I got, it was not bad, especially if you're a Vita collector. First is Soul Sacrifice. Didn't have that. He had a $25 price tag on it. Yeah, not bad. I think that's like a $30, $40 game. Did not have it in the collection. Trying to get that freaking thing in there. So that's cool. Stranger of Sword City. He had $19 on that, which is actually a good deal for that. Is that in my... Yeah, it is. Right now it's in my Vita. Batman Blackgate is in there, which I played that out also, but that's in my Vita right now. Not too bad. It's not really my type of RPG. I do like that you can create your own character and the story itself is very much an old school like RPG where, you know, you do the what would you call it? Like I guess just a dungeon crawler RPG kind of thing where you just like kind of like an old Elder Scrolls where you're like jutting forward and stuff, kind of like Etrian Odyssey or I don't know. I don't know if there's a name for that style of like maneuver in one of these games, but you're kind of like, you know what I mean? Anyway, it was cool from my play. I only played about an hour of it. And Operation Babel, I took the price tag off that, but I think that was $24.99. So Operation Babel, had no idea what it was, but actually, I think that was probably the first time I ever saw that game. And like I said, the other game was Unit 13. So the last game, this is the one. And for $200, this would be a good deal for this game anyway, because I've seen this sell from anywhere between $300 to around $500 in the last few months. And this is brand new sealed. I tried to leave the sticker on it, but it kept coming off. And that is, of course, Breach and Clear, which is the first ever limited run game ever. Not even just for Vita, which obviously it's the case for Vita. Just ever. This is the first ever limited run game. I remember hearing about limited run years back and going, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I want to spend money on something that's so new, you know what I mean? So I was debating, like, should I buy it? I'm like, and then I ended up going like, nah. And then it sold out, and I was already kicking myself. And then they announced Saturday Morning RPG was going to be their second release. And I was like, all right, I'm going to buy this. So I bought that, and then I bought Oddworld, and then I just kept buying and buying. And then I was like, I had to slow it down because they were releasing so much shit. I was like, there's no way I can have a complete collection. There's no fucking way. So I slowed down. I'm glad I did because a lot of those games kind of dropped down in value anyway. But this one is not one of those games. Heard the game is not great, but it is like just... I mean, I really like Limited Run. And this is just a really good game to have in your collection if you like Limited Run, that's for sure. He had 149 on it. Immediately, I asked, hey, would you do better on the Breach and Clear? And then I realized he had other games. So at first, I think he said 120 for Breach and Clear, which would have been great. But then I saw all the other Vita games. I'm like, hey, what would you do for all these games? And I think it ended up being like $260 worth of games. And he said, just give me 200. And I was like, shit. So like it's pretty good because I'm assuming he had these games for a long ass time. So hey. Profit for him, I'm assuming, because he probably paid next to nothing. I don't know how these shops work, but anyway, it was like a kind of like a collectible store mostly. Anyway, next is a bunch of other Vita games. These are all kind of lesser ones I bought for pretty cheap because I never had these. So Smart As, which is like a trivia game, I think, board game stuff. It was okay. Mod Nation Racers Road Trip. I never really cared for Mod Nation Racers, but added to the collection. And a bunch of Lego games. We got Batman Lego 3, which is sealed, actually, and will stay sealed. Batman Lego 2, of course. Had to get that one. Jurassic World, which I could be wrong. I think this was like $13 on Amazon. So, there you go. Sealed. And Lego Marvel Superheroes Universe in Peril. So, just get through those ones quick. So, that's all the Vita games I've got. Not bad from the last few months, at least. There was, I think, a couple other games, but maybe I'll show those in the future because those are more like collector's edition games. Let me take a swig real quick. All right, you ready? Because we down to the last thing. The lot of Xbox One and 360 games. All right, here, I'll even show you here. Show you a stack right there. Boom. Paid $80 for this. After all said and done, after shipping and tax, I think it was around like $95 or something. So I spent almost $100. So there must be some good stuff in here. Well, there is some good stuff, but there was one thing in particular I really wanted, and for even $100, it would not be a bad deal. But what I'm considering doing, and what I'm definitely going to do, is try to sell a lot of this stuff to make up for for the one thing I really wanted. So even if there's a couple things in here I wouldn't mind keeping, I think I might sell them just so I can get my money back for this one big thing. Because I could get those other things in the future because they're not really that expensive things. But if I add it to a bundle of games, then, you know, it kind of makes the price rise for that bundle I could sell. it makes sense to me. Anyway, I'm going to take that one game out that I'm talking about, and I'll show it later. So let's go from top to bottom. So Xbox One first. I got Ori and the Blind Forest. This one I'm heavily considering keeping. So even though I just said that, it does come with the soundtrack. Even has the receipt in there. Look at that. It does come with the soundtrack. Right there. Bam. And then bam. This alone goes for around 15, 20 bucks. So, I mean, that's a big chunk right there. If you don't count the shipping and tax, that's 1/4 of the price right there if it goes for 20. Next is Rocket League Ultimate Edition, which I believe I have, so that's a double. Life is Strange, which technically I have this because I have the limited edition version, but it's sealed. So if I ever wanted to play this a game, I mean, I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it digitally. Well, I played it. I must have it digitally. Yeah, never mind. Fuck it. I don't need this. Get out of here. I have to have it digitally. I played it, and I don't think I ever opened a copy of Life is Strange. Yeah, I have it digitally. What the fuck am I talking about? Call of Duty World War II, which I already have, so sold. Just Dance 2016, which I actually surprisingly already have, so sold. I forgot this was even in that bundle. I forgot this game even existed. Thief. Remember this fucking piece of shit? Oh, damn. I didn't actually check all these boxes. Maybe I should have did that. I just realized. I checked the one game I gave a shit about, and then I didn't check everything else. Let's do that right now. You never know. Maybe a secret awesome game is in this. I did check, obviously I just checked Ori. Ori was the other one I checked because I wanted to see if it had the soundtrack. Yeah, we're all good. So far, at least. Next is Rainbow Six Siege, which is always a good game to have, even though it goes for nothing. Yeah, it's in there. South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Little butthole humor. Comes with a little slip-a-doo. So I don't know why they had it like this when they could just flip it like this. Oh, here, if you want this code, see if it works. There you go. I don't even know what the code's for. Go ahead. Try it out. See if it's good. Can you see that? Is it blurry? You can read that, right? Yeah, you can figure it out. Put this slip in there the right way. I don't know why they had it all messed up. Here. That's all bent. So, here you go. Is there a disc there? Nope. All right. South Park. And the last Xbox One game was an incomplete one. If it was complete, I would actually keep it. But is let me show. Let me see. It's Adventure Time: Finn and Jake Investigations. Right there. Right there. And they actually had it listed as Adventure Time: The Complete Fifth Season, which makes me think they're not really video game people because obviously that's just an advertisement. But whatever. So there you go. So that's all the Xbox One games right there. That lot, if I sold all those, including Ori, I'd probably sell it for like around maybe like 45, 50 bucks, I think. Yeah, so most of that's good right there. Now let's do the Xbox 360 games. Most of these don't have cases. Well, not most of these. Only a few, actually. So, fuck it. First is Rayman Origins, which I think I checked these because I wanted to see how bad the discs were. Because 360, you know. Assassin's Creed, the original. Right there, which is backwards compatible. This one I'm going to keep because I actually have a box that has a messed up disc in it. So I think I'll swap the disc because this one's actually pretty good condition. And just when I lot it, I'll say like Black Ops needs a resurfacing or whatever. And that is it's Black Ops. I already spoiled that, so there you go. Because I actually have a box for that. And I want to keep it. Modern Warfare 2, of course, that's another good one to have. Bam, right there. I think that one has a good amount of scratches, though. Skate. Boom. Skate 4 coming. Halo 4, is this one? Yeah, it's complete. Okay. I get Halo 4 lots, and a lot of the time it does not have the install disc. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which, oh, wait, is it in there? Yep, it's in there. This is my favorite Assassin's Creed game, by the way, personally. Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is also a really good one, even though it has those stupid-ass Minecraft, you call it Minecraft, but just because it has cubes. It's like stupid platforming shit. I hated it. Terraria, which I'm not sure if I have it on 360, actually, so I might have to reconsider selling that one. And, of course, a bunch of other Assassin's Creed games. You gotta have Assassin's Creed 2, which is my second favorite Assassin's Creed game, right? It's like, I think, actually, thinking about it, it might be tied with Black Flag, which is so good. It's just like so good. So, all right, let's show you what I got here for almost like, let's just say $100. Let's round it up. Screw it. Let's just say I spent $100 on this. You're probably like, what? On this? This is all garbage. These are all garbage games. Which, by the way, if you say, wait, what games were here? Rocket League, Just Dance 2016 is garbage. Thief, well, you're right about that one. If you say any of those besides Thief is garbage, you're garbage. Ori and the Blind Forest is garbage? How dare you? I'll slap you in the face. Make you taste. Make you taste. But the reason why, you might have just seen it. The reason why is because I had to get this. And if you saw last episode, I actually picked this game up on PS4 for a good price, $60. Had to get it when I saw it was included in this lot. And that, of course, is Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle, which is still around like $120, $30 game on Xbox One. PS4, it's worth a little bit more. So now I have a copy on Xbox One and PS4. Considering keeping this copy and then maybe getting rid of my PS4 copy. Thinking about it, because I don't really need 2 copies, and I collect more for Xbox than I do for PS4. But we'll see. Hey, when the final part of the final season of Attack on Titan airs, this might actually go up in value. Because people are like, oh my god, it was so fucking good, I need to play the game. Because I think that's the main reason why this kind of went up anyway, is because the new season came out. Was like the first half of the final season or whatever. I really need to catch up. But anyway, so there you go. Technically complete. Disc is in great condition. And that is staying with me. I love you. Anyway, there you go. That is that. Yeah, not a bad episode. Got a couple books, got some new releases, got some movies, got some Vita, got some Xbox. It's a good day. Sony and Xbox together. And guess what? Xbox and Sony, both of them, rare games in this episode. So, I mean, Breach and Clear is a little bit more rare, but whatever. I mean, it's not a contest, all right? So anyway, there you go. That's that. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Boop.